Hello and welcome. I'm Jeff Bonanno, and you are listening to the Do Something Nice podcast.
Do something.
Something.
Do something.
Nice.
Do something nice.
Do something nice. Do something nice.
Do something nice.
Hello, my friend, and welcome to another episode of Do Something Nice. How is your day? I hope it's a good one. And even if it's not, then let's try to turn it around with a little positivity in the next 10 to 12 minutes, shall we? So, I put this podcast together to highlight individuals who do something nice or have done something nice to help others. And I promise you that there are a lot of feel-good stories to share. And you and I will get through as many as possible. Some stories will have an episode all to their own, and some will be paired up with other wonderful stories. Some will be about other people helping people, people helping animals, animals helping people. We'll talk about how some individuals will take on a task of saving multiple people, or even helping an entire community. And even stories where two people work together to help individuals, such as today's story. Welcome to Greenville, South Carolina, the largest city in Greenville County with around 70,000 people and is considered the sixth largest city in the state of South Carolina. This fair city is full of good people and has been unearthing its potential as being a beautiful place to live. Here's a fun fact about Greenville. I was amazed that back in the 60s, there was an overpass which was built over a place they call Reedy River Falls, a 28-foot waterfall from their river which was hidden from normal view. But in the early 2000s, they took down the bridge that blocked that view so that you could see the natural beauty from these falls once again, which you can now view at their park. It's starting to sound like such a great place, doesn't it? Matter of fact, they have a lot to help educate their youth, including the Greenville County Museum of Art and the Children's Museum of the Upstate. Such a wonderful place. There's no wonder that even the teachers there have a heart of gold. Not only that, but the students can also be heroes. At Ellen Woodside Elementary, first grade teacher Keller Sutherland was finishing her exhausting day at work and was heading home. While having a conversation with her husband, she noticed something that brought a red flag while she was driving home. There was a young boy crossing the street on his bike down the center of the local 4-lane road. A dangerous situation that didn't prevent the young boy from trying to get to his destination in a hurry. Cameron, the young 8-year-old boy, was on an urgent mission. You see, his dad had recently fallen unconscious at home because of a diabetic medical situation and was unresponsive. Luckily for him, his son was there to help him in that situation. Unfortunately, when Cameron tried to call 911, he got locked out of his dad's phone, and because there was no landline at home, Cameron had to find another way to get help for his dad, and quick. Cameron first tried the neighbors, but with no luck. So he had to set out on his bike to get help at his grandma's house, who unfortunately lived over 5 miles away. His quick thinking is what was going to save his dad's life. He didn't care what he needed to do or how dangerous it would be. He just had to get help soon. This is when Mrs. Sutherland witnessed this young man crossing the road in traffic. She knew something was amiss, and when she got a better look, she also had noticed that it was Cameron, one of her students from last year. Turning around to meet up with Cameron, she asked him if his dad knew he was out here. She then learned he needed to get help for his dad, and so she called 911 for him. Along with 2 other wonderful strangers who stopped to help, First responders were able to make it to Cameron's location quickly. When paramedics arrived and they were able to get to Cameron's house with his directions, paramedics were able to give an injection to Cameron's dad, and then with some crackers that Keller Sutherland had grabbed before leaving for work, they used them to help him recover. See, with the teamwork of Cameron and his first grade teacher, Mrs. Sutherland, Cameron's dad's life was saved. Who would have expected a young boy to put his own life in danger just to save the life of a family member? Well, actually, it's a wonderful thought, and I'm sure there are others that would too. Well, I wonder if that thought, though, even crossed his mind. He just knew he had to act fast, and combined with his teacher's help, he was able to do just that. And the chance that his teacher was there at the right moment. Wow. Now, we all know that teachers are amazing individuals. I've had that privilege myself to work with teachers, and I have to say, the things they do just blows my mind sometimes. Think about it. And seriously, if you are a teacher and you are listening, thank you. Thank you for giving so much to your students. You are often the unsung hero to so many children and adults. And this story is an example of the level of care outside of their normal job description and into the fact that they are good people in the world. I also wanted to point out that because of this event, Sean McCain, principal at Ellen Woodside Elementary, announced that the staff will be showing every student how to make an emergency phone call on a cell phone, even if the phone is locked. Maybe we should do that for all of our children. The way technology is, wouldn't be a bad idea. But I digress. Sylvia Mathews Burwell was once quoted as saying, "Day after day, ordinary people become heroes through extraordinary and selfless actions to help their neighbors." One more time. Day after day, ordinary people become heroes through extraordinary and selfless actions to help their neighbors. Both is true for this amazing teacher as well as this young boy who both were heroes that day, each working together to save the life of Cameron's dad. And this really is how heroes are made. People don't just get born with this drive. There has to be some sort of outside force that pushes us to be heroes. And it often happens when we least expect it. Then it's based on what that individual does when encountering these forces that creates heroes. Let me ask you, do you have a hero in your life? Is there someone who has gone unrecognized that you would like to give recognition to? If so, I would love to hear your story and encourage you to send me an email at mailbag@dosomethingnice.net and tell me who that hero is in your life and what they did that made them so extraordinary in your life. Your story just might be shared in a future episode of the Do Something Nice podcast. And what about you? What good deeds are you doing that could seem heroic to someone else? You don't have to be moving mountains or saving runaway trains to be a hero. It could just be as simple task as doing something to make someone in your life smile. If you haven't done something like that before, there's no better time than now to start. With all the hatred and anger in the world, we need someone such as yourself to help make this world a better place. That's why I'm challenging you to do something nice for someone without being caught. Maybe it's you paying for the next person in line at the drive-thru or while at your favorite restaurant, like I said before. Tell the waiter you'll pick up the tab of the person 2 tables over. Or maybe it's as simple as that positive sticky note without your name on it that you left on your coworker's desk. Whatever you decide, do it without getting caught. Try it this week. Maybe again in a few weeks. Maybe work yourself into that routine. Make it a game. See how often you can do it without getting caught in a month. But if you do get caught, it's totally okay. Just tell them about the challenge and encourage them to pay it forward. Well, my friend, that's it for this episode, and I certainly hope it either added to your wonderful day or helped make your day better. And if you would like to follow me on social media, you can on Facebook at Do Something Nice Podcast, on Twitter at Be a Nice Ninja, or you can also follow my personal Twitter account at Jeff Bonanno. You can also find this podcast at DoSomethingNice.net. Please follow me online, and I would love to hear your thoughts and stories. Share with me what's happened in your life that has made a difference. Thank you so much for listening in, and remember to do something nice and be a nice ninja. Take care.